What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Los Digitals. Today we'll be talking about very interesting conspiracies and topics happening all over the world.
A lot of crazy shit happening.
Yeah, like
you guys ain't ready for this.
Like this past Super Bowl.
Oh,
have
Super
y'all
Bowl.
heard about that? The Rihanna performance.
I heard something dealing with some satanic Illuminati stuff. What happened?
Many stuff. So Rihanna had her halftime performance, and at the end of the halftime performance, she threw up an Illuminati sign. Well, a lot of fans are claiming that it was like the diamond, because she ended the song with like diamonds in the sky. We're beautiful, you know.
Oh, that was the last song?
Yeah, like diamonds in the sky. I think, it was. And then she threw up the sign. And then on network, it wasn't, like on TV, it wasn't even like shown. They like cut that part off.
What?
Like on the TV, she was like completely.
Why would they cut it off? Because of
exactly, like they're kind of like ignoring it. Like they didn't show it. Like that's weird. That's suspicious right there.
That is very suspicious.
That's Among Us. That's
Among Us? What is that?
Jordan.
Oh.
Why'd you say Among Us?
Because that's us. But yeah, people there in the stadium, of course, they're recording the performance. They show that she did the sign. I'm pretty sure it's like everywhere right now.
Yeah.
And also when she did that, she kind of looked very scared. But then people are also saying that she was just tired from like performing and being pregnant.
Yeah.
But then it's like it could be a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And before, when she was entering the Super Bowl, she walked in with the shirt, and she had a necklace that it was like a upside down cross on both the necklace and the shirt.
Wait, so she walks in with the shirt, like the same one from the performance, or a different shirt?
No, a different shirt, like a whole complete different outfit, like kind of her fan viewing outfit, and then like her performance outfit. But like her first outfit, it was like a shirt, and it was an upside down cross, and on the shirt it said like mind. What is it?
Controlled mind.
Controlled mind. And it was like backwards.
Upside down cross.
Yeah. So that was very satanic right there.
Yeah, and there's also like this, what was his name? The Buffalo Bills player, Hamlin.
Demar Hamlin.
Demar Hamlin, like he was wearing this jacket where it had Jesus in the back, and it was Jesus like as a clown zombie, kind of like mocking him. And in the front of the jacket, it said something else. I forgot what it said, but he was being called out by a lot of people, especially like Adrian Peterson, which is a former NFL player. He was just saying that how disrespectful it was, because like everybody was praying for him recently, and he has a responsibility to show like, but he's a big voice.
Appreciation.
Yeah, he's a big voice for. He's just a big voice for, people look up to him. So for him to be wearing that was very disrespectful. And then two, like that same thing he had on his back, ASAP Rocky. Was it ASAP Rocky? Or is it?
I have no idea.
Or Travis Scott.
Oh, Travis Scott.
You said, Travis Scott.
Travis Scott had a chain that same day with the same Jesus,
same logo, like the same image?
The same image, yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, so, yeah. And then there were some other ones.
And this was all at the Super Bowl?
This is all in the Super Bowl. And then Hamlin came out like throwing up the sixes, like that with LeBron James. Like it was a picture they both took together.
Oh, and suppose like this is a sign, the eye.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No, I want to see it though.
Yeah, so we'll put it up so y'all can see.
That's scary.
Yeah, there was another one with the commercial.
Which one?
It was a commercial with like this rapper guy. I forget his name.
Oh, Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow was talking about the triangle. Like
that's
he's like,
true. And with the triangles, also on the stage, Rihanna's like set up. It was like a triangle too.
Yeah. And at the very end, like the king of all the Satanists comes out, like winning the award, like Elton John.
What? In the commercial?
In the commercial, like Jack Harlow's like playing this instrument. He's like, try to do something different, like be yourself, something like that. I forget the actual commercial, but like at the very end, you see like this award ceremony, kind of like the VMAs or the Grammys.
Yeah.
And instead of like Jack Harlow winning the award for like playing this triangle, Elton John is actually the one that wins the award.
Elton John?
Elton John is, yeah, you know who Elton John is, right?
Who? Yeah.
He's another
artist
from back in the days.
Yeah.
Very well known.
Is he part of the Illuminati?
I don't know. It seems to me like everybody's into the Illuminati.
Right.
Like all the celebrities?
Like all the...
Either that or just a lot of coincidences.
Like the sign that Rihanna did, the Illuminati sign. There's like
what are the
many
chances,
celebrities.
Though? Like of all of that happening in one night.
Exactly. It has to be like I don't know. They all meet up for coffee like before, and like they set up like everything that's gonna happen.
I
Like,
don't think it was like
that's weird.
meet up for coffee.
Well, I don't know. It seems to be there's a lot of things that were scripted. There was also a tweet that went viral like 2 days before the Super Bowl that predicted the score.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
But it was like the Eagles winning versus the Chiefs, but it was the same score. It was just flipped.
Like flipped?
Yeah.
What the?
So the tweet went viral, and then somebody was saying like, oh, they had to switch it up a little bit. That way people don't think that the NFL is rigged.
That right there that's scary. That's weird.
Yeah, it is scary.
Wait, what?
Like, what? He just explained it.
No, I know what he said, but
So ideally, like what happened is there was a tweet that went viral that had the score.
yeah, but like you're saying as if it was already like, oh, they're gonna win.
Yeah, like 2 days before the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Somebody leaked the script of the Super Bowl Sunday, like how the game was going to play out.
Yeah.
And the tweet went viral, right?
Yeah.
Now, the day of the Super Bowl, it ends up being the same score, except it was flipped. It was like the Chiefs won instead of the Eagles.
That's weird.
Yeah. And then there's this video of Kanye West talking about...
That can't be a coincidence either.
So Kanye West talks about how the NFL is rigged, right? Mm-hmm. And there was this game this Super Bowl that Kanye was at the game like 2-3 years ago, and it was Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes at the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. And Kanye West talks about how he saw Patrick Mahomes throw away the ball. Like he could have made a pass, but he says that the way he threw it, he could tell that
he did it on purpose to disrupt the play or what?
Yeah, to like lose on purpose. And he's like, Kanye's saying, it's like they told Patrick, hey man, we need Tom Brady to win the 7th Super Bowl. We're gonna give you future Super Bowls. Don't worry about
this year.
Like eat this one, you're gonna get some more later. So then the last play of the game, the way the Chiefs won the Super Bowl is the referee threw a penalty, right?
Yeah.
That guaranteed the win for the Chiefs. So literally, Kanye was right about what he said. Like, and he said this about 6 months ago.
What the?
Everything is scripted? Question mark?
Yeah, and then they show like the actual way like that the NFL is registered.
Yeah.
The NFL is not like the NBA. It's the NFL is registered as an entertainment business, meaning that they could actually script things, and they can't get fined for that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know if that's true, by the way. I saw it on a tweet. So
it could be.
None of this could be like the only thing that is for sure true is like Kanye West did talk about Patrick Mahomes throwing away a play at the Super Bowl, giving Tom Brady the victory, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, they sat down, Pat, and they were like, we need Tom Brady to win the 7th. We're gonna take care of you in the future. 2 years later, Patrick Mahomes wins another Super Bowl, and the way he wins the Super Bowl, after they're down by 10 points, they come back, right? They win by a field goal, but the play that gave him the winning field goal was a penalty that was very debatable.
Like controversial?
It was a controversial play, correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so crazy Super Bowl times.
Sorry.
That's not funny. That's scary. It just shows how
that's like kind of sad,
how
though.
scripted everything is, how they're all in it together.
Just yeah.
Like even the rest, imagine.
They get paid for it. Cut that out. I just think about it like as a kid, like, and their dream is like to go to the NFL, and then they get to the NFL and they're like, oh, they have like other plans for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot different. That's kind of sad.
That is sad.
Let's hope that's not true though.
Yeah. Well, we don't know. Like,
one day they'll get exposed.
Like I find it like very like on the opposite side of things. Like I find it very hard for like all the players to be part of it.
Yeah.
Like part of the script, you know.
What would you say?
For all of them to agree, like with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's say you make it to the NBA, like, and then they tell you, by the way, you gotta sign this contract, but just so you know, we're gonna tell you when to win and when to lose.
Would you sign it?
No.
Well,
I mean, if you're gonna play in the NBA and get paid for it.
I think I thought the World Cup was scripted, honestly.
The World Cup?
It was for real.
Like, if you look at all the games for Argentina, in every game, they gave at least one penalty to Argentina.
That's true.
Every game. So in soccer, like, just one goal makes a big difference.
Yeah.
It's like you're giving somebody a chance to win right away.
That's like you're up like in basketball, it's like if you're up by like 30 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how are you gonna come back from that?
How are you gonna come back from that? Especially if you're like somebody that has like a player like Messi in your team. As it is, you're already like better than most of teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Messi got a lot of penalty kicks, right?
Yeah, a lot of the goals he made were penalties. I think the majority were penalties, not plays.
Which one's the one that he missed? Like the important one?
I think he missed.
Was that against him? Who was that against?
It was against Mexico.
Really?
He missed against Mexico, no? Or no?
No, I think it was.
No, it was against
Portland. Not Portland.
Portland? Bro, what?
Poland. It was against Poland, yeah.
Yeah, it was against Poland because we needed Poland to score, right?
No, we needed like.
Or they needed to win by like a lot more.
Yeah, correct. And then he missed a penalty against Poland, and then Poland ended up passing versus Mexico. Yeah, but like I feel like it was highly, because in soccer you can control the outcome by that, especially penalty kicks.
Yeah,
you can control a game like that, because now the other team has to be like very offensive to try to score again, which allows the other team to score against them a lot easier. So it changes their whole strategy.
Yeah.
You know, I think the don't get me wrong, I do believe like Messi is just an all-star. Like,
yeah.
So
yeah.
Not to discredit Messi, but like they were giving him a lot of penalties.
You should talk about LeBron James passing what's his name?
Oh,
Kareem.
But Kareem blocked him, no?
Yeah, Kareem blocked him. He hasn't passed him.
Okay, now.
No, for real.
For real.
Our next topic was supposed to be Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate specialist is not available today.
The specialist is not here. He is somewhere.
But we talked about Andrew Tate last time, didn't
a number
we?
2 in paradise.
Yeah, but people were like commenting that they want to know more about Andrew Tate, like on our podcast.
I need to learn more about him because you guys are always talking about him, but I've never seen anything about him that much.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I didn't start watching him more until recently. He's funny.
He's funny.
I see like random TikToks of him doing salsa.
That's not him.
Dude, it looks like him.
No.
Jai doesn't know who anybody is.
That's not him. That's
Who did she give mixed up with at the time?
No, it's him. It has to be him.
Cristiano.
Oh yeah.
No, wait.
She said.
No, shut up.
What'd she say?
Shut up.
Where does he come out from? I'm like, girl.
We'll say like the story.
He looked different.
Giselle sent me a video on Instagram of Cristiano Ronaldo, and she was like, where does he come out from? And I was like, what is she talking about? Like,
he's a soccer player.
Where does he come from?
And then she did the same thing again like 2 weeks later with someone else, and I was like, there's no way.
Who was the other person?
I don't remember, but she sent it. She sent a video, and I'm like, what is she on?
It's okay. It's actually not a bad thing if you don't know who celebrities are. It's actually.
I have like little brain farts sometimes. Like I be forgetting
brain fart. What? That was not a brain fart.
Okay, Jordan.
Hold on, I see my notebook. I wrote something else.
All right, let's talk about the UFOs.
Oh yeah, the UFOs. Dad, fill us in with this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it.
So, have you guys heard about the UFOs sightings all over the world now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've heard of it, but I just don't know much about it. Like, I didn't really look into it or anything.
So the Pentagon reported a few days ago that they shot down a UFO in Alaska. Now, when they say UFO,
Area 51.
this is in Alaska though.
Bro, what is
Who, like, oh, by the way, like there's F-22 fighter jet pilot that like is chasing this UFO.
They were chasing them?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming. This is a total assumption.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously have to chase him, right?
Yeah, like how are you going to catch a UFO
Yeah, exactly.
in Alaska?
Stop.
So supposedly he fires the first like missile towards it, and he misses the UFO. Each missile is like $4 million or something like that.
$4 million. $4 million missiles. Just to miss them.
So then he fires the second one. He actually shoots it down, but the UFO was supposedly the size of a car.
What?
Like
That's little.
a little, yeah, correct.
Little aliens.
Yeah, and
That's kind of freaky.
They haven't released pictures?
Dad, you're the one driving it. Because you have a little alien here.
now there was a bunch of other UFOs spotted like around the U.S. And I think that there's a total of 7, from what I understand, that have been shot down in the last week.
What the?
Where, like in
What?
They're like
places?
they're like planning something.
Yeah,
Like this all
That's
just
kinda
came out of
scary.
nowhere.
That
Well,
is
like
scary.
UFO, like UFO conspiracy and stuff. Like they've always been around, but like
this is like
they're
the
like more
Pentagon saying.
serious right now.
Like the Pentagon's actually talking about this. Like if you watch the news right now, you can look at the video where they're talking about
And
these.
like, what did they say? Like when they shot it down, did they find anything?
You think they're gonna release that?
They're gonna release that, correct?
They haven't.
They haven't released, not that I know of. I mean, this is something that I saw the day it happened, so I haven't really followed up with it. But there's something for us to follow up on.
That's crazy.
What would we do if we got like abducted by aliens?
I don't think there's much we can do.
Or like,
Watch like aliens be all weak.
what for real?
Ooh.
What if
Bitch
we need?
slapping.
What if
What is like slimy?
what if we needed to go to aliens for help?
They've come for Yoda.
Like, what would we say? Like, what if they like were the only things that could save us, and they can't like, there's like a whole language barrier there or something.
Beep,
Like, beep, 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 beep.
Beep, beep.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Or what if we needed to go live on their planet?
Wait, what?
What if we needed to go live on an alien's planet?
I don't know. Nah.
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 I think it'd be cool.
What if it? Never mind.
What?
I'm gonna stop myself for saying something dumb.
Well, there's a conspiracy that says that like the aliens are actually using like AI technology to take over the humanity.
They're really trying.
That's
to
kind of
over.
terrifying. Artificial intelligence scares me.
What if they have a whole plan? Like getting shot down was part of their plan.
Wait, what were you
Because
saying?
if they were gonna catch a UFO, like they would have already, right?
I don't know. Well, that's the thing. Like a UFO,
Like-
we really don't know what a UFO is.
Yeah, like. So how did they get caught?
What do you mean?
Like
It
shot
got
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it got shot down.
Like what if that's part of their plan to take over?
Yeah, it's very sketchy.
Our Earth.
If 7 have been like caught in the last week, like why are they getting caught more frequently?
I don't know. That's the
Or seen, not caught.
Oh,
Right.
they haven't gotten caught.
no. Yeah, they caught. They
they
shot
caught
him
7?
down. They shot him down. Correct.
I thought, like,
I don't
just
know.
seen
They
7.
shot down 7, but like they've.
Seen.
So yeah, they've seen 7.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've all been
Just
shot down.
like one got shot down that you
Yeah.
heard of.
New York.
Okay, what would you like?
It's raining.
Supposedly, if like the sun explodes, we have 7 minutes left on the Earth. What would y'all do in those 7 minutes?
Go to Hawaii.
How are you gonna go to Hawaii in 7 minutes?
Because I want to.
But you
Go where?
can't.
She said,
Like-
let me stop myself before I say something dumb. And it's
She said something so dumb. Okay.
Dad, what would you do if you had 7 minutes left?
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, we're all gonna
Yeah.
die. So you have 7 minutes left because the sun exploded, and supposedly in 7 minutes is like I guess when everything hits.
I'd probably like close my eyes and just
Take a nap.
no, not take a nap. Like meditate and just
Except fate.
talk
except
to. Can I speak?
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean 7 minutes is not a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna run
Like-
around like crazy. I think I would sit down, meditate,
Yeah.
and just be waiting for that moment.
Somebody said
Connect
That's
to
too
God.
long.
somebody
Connect.
somebody said that they would they would eat like food, and then they would take as much melatonin as they could, so they could like knock out, and like they wouldn't feel like any pain even for like a millisecond.
Well, I don't think you'll feel the pain. Like,
yeah, like if it just knocks you out, like you're dead.
That's scary.
What I would do in my last 10 minutes of life, I would. Damn, I don't even know. I'd spend those 7 minutes thinking like what I'm gonna do.
I'd be like crying listening to Frank Ocean.
I'd be like, wait, what should I do? What should I do?
Would you guys die?
It just hits us.
Would you guys not want to be with your family?
Yeah, but like, if my dad wants to meditate,
let him meditate.
I mean, yeah, but like, are we together? You never said that. I'm by myself.
Okay, well, I'll be in the same. Like, I'll be here. Okay, let's say the sun like exploded right now.
Yeah, I would. I think. I would say like, okay, guys, let's get together. We're going to pray together, and say our last words to each other, of what we mean to each other.
This is so sad. It's sad. I'm thinking of it, and it's just like, that's sad.
I know. Why did you bring that up? Like, that's just like.
Well, that's one of the things that, like, people always assume that they're gonna be alive tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to be very like conscious when you speak to people and you see them.
Yeah.
And the idea of being present is all because of that. Because people always say, "I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow."
Like,
but
no, you won't.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to like all our tias, what do they say?
Yeah. Si Dios quiere.
Si Dios quiere. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean, bro?
Si Dios
do
quiere.
you not want to? Like.
No, it means like that's what it means. It means like I'm not taking this for granted that I'm seeing you right now.
Yeah.
If God wants me to see you tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. But I've seen you right now. That's what si Dios quiere means.
Grandma always says that.
Every time you say bye to mom or grandma, my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll say si Dios quiere te miro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean if God
Even
wants?
when she's crying, she's laughing. God.
Yeah.
God.
You just never know when you're gonna be here and then when you're not. You know, it's the way life is. Life is short. You were supposed to give us a TikTok update. What's trending in TikTok right now?
Yeah.
There's not much.
The dogs.
Okay, Jenny, you should speak on this. You seem to be so obsessed with the dogs.
They're just so cute.
There's two little.
We're talking about the Barbie dogs. Do I show it?
There's two little dogs that are dancing to this song, and these people put like a little title on it, like me and my best friend at McDonald's at 3 a.m. and they're like two little dogs just dancing everywhere, like going crazy.
Yeah.
Like real dogs or like
no, they're like animated dogs.
Oh, got it.
But like everybody like likes it, and everybody's like doing that dance now. Like, like, oh look, show that. I seen it. Like,
oh my goodness.
and it's just everywhere, and they're putting them like everywhere.
Then I just like put a caption and then them dancing. Yeah, it's kind of cute.
But yeah, what's new on TikTok? I don't have TikTok.
No, there's for real not much on TikTok. Like, it's just like.
Is it dying?
Yeah, a little bit. There's like dances.
I don't think it's dying.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't really think it's dying. I just feel like maybe people are not like on it as much because, like, I think it was at its peak during quarantine.
It was,
and like now people have.
It's just different vibes now. Like, you don't see people dancing all the time anymore. You see people doing like mukbangs or like a day in the life videos or like short films on there or like 10-minute videos.
Or they're putting
like,
their ex on blast.
You can have like 3-minute videos now and 10-minute videos.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you just upload it.
Podcast in.
Like on TikTok?
Yeah, like our whole podcast is like 10 minutes long. So we like
and on TikTok?
We go through these like topics.
You
like,
know what?
Quick, and it ends. Boom, done. And then we do another episode.
Like 10 seconds of very interesting stuff.
Fresh and Fit and Just Pearly Things. And what they do is they grab like, I guess like, not important, but like the most interesting parts of like their videos. And they just make a short clip of that. And that's where they get like a lot of views. Instead of watching like the whole 2 hours or like the whole hour and a half, they'll put that.
Yeah, which is the Fresh and Fit?
Fresh and Fit is basically... I don't even know how to explain it properly, but
who's the host? Or like,
his name is Myron, and I don't know what the other guy's name is, but it's Fresh and Fit. Like, I don't know which one he is. It's like a guy,
like Dumb and Dumber type.
You don't know who's fresh and you don't know who's fit.
No.
Oh yeah, it's like
horrible.
a Dumb and Dumber type.
Horrible marketing, but it worked.
Like it's like Dumb and Dumber or what? Like,
no, it's what do you mean Dumb and Dumber?
Like one of them is
Fresh and
dumb.
Fit,
Fresh.
Dumb and Dumber.
There's a fresh guy and there's a fit guy.
There's a dumb guy. There's a dumber guy.
But Dumb and Dumber, they're both equally dumb.
To dumb.
So it's not really like, oh, one's dumb and the other one's dumber.
No, I think Jim Carrey's dumber.
You think?
Way dumber.
Oh.
I always thought
Harry?
Jim Carrey was dumb.
No,
No,
yeah, I
Dumb
thought
was
Jim
dumb.
Carrey was dumb. And
Harry
I
got
thought
the girl.
Okay, anyways, they do like this podcast and they basically, he explains like, kind of like another Andrew Tate. He grabs like a bunch of women, like most of them are like on OnlyFans.
Like he grabs them?
Not grabs them, but like.
Oh, I gotta make sure because you know.
Like puts them on their podcast.
You know, I did not mean
As
grabs.
guests.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, he brings them and like they
Stop
talk about like
whistling.
certain topics and like about double standards and like promiscuous women and how women like they basically have it easier, and he basically just like argues with them. Well, not argues, I guess like debates or like tries to explain to them the way it is, and they're like so like they're crazy. But I think that's funny, and just Pearly thinks that's the same thing.
The only thing I don't like about those shows or like those topics, that like I feel like they put like women into a category where like they pick like the worst version of an Instagram woman. And
I
they
noticed
portray
that.
every woman like that.
Yeah, I noticed that they obviously like majority of the time they pick women who like do OnlyFans, who like do like, you know, stuff like, where they sell themselves, you know, and like obviously they're gonna react that way if you're grabbing the same kind of women. Every now and then there's like a good, you know, girl, but it's like rare.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of I mean, in both angles. Like, okay, so let me ask you, what do you, now that you've been watching these shows, what's your take on like who has it easier, men or women?
Women.
Women have it easier?
Yeah, women have it easier.
Why is that?
After like learning so much, I was like, that's so true, because it just puts like a lot of, like there was like a lot of things that I didn't think about, and like hearing it puts a lot of things into perspective as to how like men and women don't live in the same reality.
So what's hard about being a man from your perspective?
So basically, like life isn't a handout to you. Like everything you do, you have to like work for. Like whereas a woman, like they say, like oh god, I lost my train of thought. But that
like what's it harder for men? Like why is it so hard for men?
Because men have to build their status, and basically women already have, like at like my age, like we already have our status. Like if we can go to like a high value man and go be with them, whereas like a man who's like 18, like you, like what is he going to be doing on like a billionaire's yacht, like something like that?
Yeah, ideally. So like I'll give you an example. Like when I was 18 years old, I was not respected in society.
Yeah, that's not, like it made me like look back on like how you were, and it just makes sense. Like there were just a lot of things I didn't used to think about, and now that I do, it puts a lot of things into perspective.
Yeah, and then the thing is like with men, as you get older, like for example Jordan, as you get older,
that's why I get kind of scared for you, because I'm like,
well, as you get older, you're gonna be more. You're gonna have a better job. You're gonna be smarter. You're gonna be wiser. You're gonna be more responsible. You're gonna have more money in your bank account. You're probably gonna be better looking too. You know. So,
yes, don't doubt me.
So as you get older, you're considered a higher value. You're higher value in society, right?
Yeah.
Women, on the opposite end of things, the reason women are valuable and their status is really high since the get-go is because they're the only ones that can actually produce. Like without women, we cannot continue humanity, right?
Yeah.
Because of that, they're already high valued. They're already like so for example, like when you think about like when you go to grandma's house, who's the most valuable person in the house?
Grandma,
right?
Yeah, grandma.
She's like, yeah. So men, we have to gain our value, and we have to
build our status,
and little by little, nothing's handed to us, and if you're a guy that doesn't have a job or doesn't have like a career or has like drinking problems or has like, I don't know, some form of depression, like you're looked down upon in society. You know?
Yeah.
So with women, it's not. And then the other thing with women is that as they get older, right? And if let's say a woman doesn't have kids at a younger age, men, not all men think like this, but a lot of men naturally they don't want to date an older woman because they want to have a family. So like men can have kids like when they're 50, 60, 70, but women can't.
Yeah.
So like if a woman's 50, she's not gonna be able to date like and let's say she can't have kids anymore, like a man's not gonna want to date her anymore. Naturally, like just.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a general idea of.
Yeah, that's what they bring, like the majority, like the rules, and like not the exceptions. And like a lot of the girls are like, they use like the exceptions as examples, but it's like not true. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
On women or men?
Both, but I just forgot.
Oh, when it comes back, you can say it.
Okay.
But ideally, like that's the idea of like that's why like women, like you can't. For example, like if right now that you're like you're gonna be 20 years old this year. Mm-hmm. Ideally, like you probably don't find a 20-year-old attractive, do you or no?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I find guys my age attractive.
Like physically attractive, or like I would be able to date this guy, attractive.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like any guy that I know that's my age is still kind of like childish, and not that I want like someone who's like so mature, right? But it's like I don't know. I feel like there's like a lie.
Yes, then that's the problem. Like that's the whole problem with the whole like the way society standards is.
Yeah.
Like back then it was even worse. Like there was like 30-year-old men marrying 15-year-old women.
God,
it's a whole case.
Yeah, like that's the way it used to be. Like,
and it was like
it was normal. It was normal,
Yeah.
especially like I think. I mean, I could be mistaken, but like I think both my grandparents were like that. They were like 15 years apart, something along that. So,
yeah, but grandma and grandpa, like they have like a 5 or 4 year age gap, right? Which is not that bad, but it's like
that's right.
like I feel like now if you date someone,
but
like,
they were adults when they met.
They were both adults when they met, correct?
Yeah, it just depends on like what
different.
like the age you are. Like
Yeah.
if you're like of age, like you're fine.
It's
you're
kind
like
of
a 16-year-old and 20.
That's weird.
Like
yeah.
it's kind of like if there's like a 30-year-old with a 50-year-old, but like they weren't even born when that person was 20. Like they were already an adult, but then like now they're both adults, like 30 and 50.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like different, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say now. So I was gonna say how, like a man, he can be like of high value. He can like he'll be okay marrying like an average girl, but an average like, like a high value or like a high value woman, like woman who has like money and stuff, she won't marry an average guy. So like it's like it doesn't go the same way. Does that make sense?
You think so? So
Yeah.
like if you make it big, you would not marry a guy that doesn't have a job?
Yeah, I wouldn't marry a guy.
What? How dare you?
Yeah.
Now, I mean,
Like it's just like the truth. Like that's why I was like, there's like a double standard for that.
it is a double standard, and I think me that I'm older, I feel like when I look at society, that's actually the way it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
if not, like you have a bunch of lazy guys. You know what I mean? Like you do want to give value to the people that actually work hard, build themselves up. And the cool thing about us, especially us living in America, is like you can actually build yourself up. No matter where you come from, you can be like coming from the hood.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like
opportunity
where we live. So there's actually no excuse other than like if there's like mental problems or things of that nature. Then
it's gonna fall.
Yeah, then there is. I think you pulled it too much, Mama.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Get closer. There. So yeah, we'll order longer ones.
My water keeps falling.
Bro,
Put on the
that
ground.
big ass water.
But like the guy Myron, he says that like a woman, like she'll either marry someone like the same or higher, but she won't go lower. Whereas a man, he'll go lower. It doesn't matter.
Damn, women, we're so mean.
So you think like a very successful guy would date like, or well, I could answer this part.
Like if she brings like, I guess like a lot to the table, then yeah.
Wait, hold on. Dad, like imagine like you were super rich and like, well, you're already super successful, but like, I don't know, like, would you date mom if she was like a broke girl who would like lay down in her bed, but you like her personality?
If she would lay down in their bed, no.
No, that's not like that.
I personally can't stand like it's
lazy people.
Like a couch potato.
Like people that don't read. Like if you don't read books, if you don't have something interesting to teach me,
yeah.
Or like if you don't have an interesting conversation, it's a turn off personally for me. So it has nothing to do with money. It's more about like the way they perceive life,
yeah,
and the way they are about the day-to-day life,
like their morals.
Correct, and has nothing to do with money. So it's more about like the way they see their time, the way they use their time every day. I don't like people that waste their time. Yeah. I wouldn't even. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be with a guy that just like it's just there. Like, oh no.
Jenny, that's what you've been with?
Can you shut up? This is going out to the public.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's go back on the X thing. We should say with a Nick.
What's a Nick?
Like just to people in general. Like
what you just explained. How
like
you
that turns you turns you off. Like
the deal breaker.
What's a major turn off like for a relationship? So let's say you meet a girl, she's a perfect 10, but she has something that you're like, oh.
Yeah. Like she's a 10, but her breath smells bad. What is she now?
Dad.
No, say the story you told before.
Oh my goodness, this is a horrible story. So there's only one time that I ever broke up with a girl. Just one time in my whole entire. I didn't date a lot of girls. So I got married at 17.
Okay, then hurry up.
Anyways, so we were at a dance at school, and the DJ was like blowing up a smoke storm, and the smoke storm had a bad scent to it.
Yeah, like fog. Like the fake fog.
Yeah, the smoke machine had like an ugly scent to it, and this girl was like close to me, like talking, like she wanted to kiss me, and the whole time I thought it was her breath that smelled bad.
She got hot breath.
So I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna date this girl." So then I broke up with her. Years later, I found out that same scent that I smelled on her was every smoke machine.
It's because it smells like babas.
Yeah,
it smells like babas. It smells so bad.
So now I feel bad about this girl because I broke her heart that day, and I didn't tell her why. I just
broke it out.
Like,
she's probably like over it though.
This girl needs some Tic Tacs.
She needs some mints.
She needs a whole Tic Tac.
The whole gum, everything.
The whole gum, everything. But it wasn't her. It was a smoke machine.
But like you didn't think of it before, like. When you got there, it didn't smell like she didn't smell bad breath.
It's because we started dancing, right?
So you're like closer.
And it was like she was really close to me, and I actually really liked her.
And then she had hot breath.
After that, I was like, no.
She had hot breath.
After that, it was like, no, I cannot deal with this breath.
So she was a 0.
It was like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what's yours?
My ick? I think my ick is like when you're talking or like like what do you call it? Like when you're talking or something and it looks like they're not like listening or they're like,
oh, I hate
like that. And I'm just like, oh, that looks scary. Like,
wait, people do that?
Yeah, like they're just like a zombie or something, and it's just like.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
I think that's a new thing. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
He said no.
That's your generation.
Yeah,
our generation is something else.
Pretty weird.
Just though, what's your ick?
When they're rude.
Huh?
Like when they're rude.
When they're rude?
Yeah, like
I feel like a lot of guys like your age are rude though.
Yeah.
When
like,
they call girls the
B
word.
Why do I not hear myself that much?
Oh yeah, I don't like when guys call girls bitches.
Like it's just like so. Like,
oh, I know.
Jordan knows. Anyone who knows me knows.
Okay, Jenny, what's yours?
Oh, mine? I don't know.
You must not have a lot because...
You know.
She probably has a whole list.
For real. She's...
She wants the perfect man.
No.
Yeah. That's not what she been going for.
This needs to stop.
Okay, let's get to it.
An ick of mine? I guess it would be... I really can't stand people who are not good listeners. Like, because...
That's what I just said.
Well, yeah. You also said they look like a zombie, so...
Yeah, because they...
But yeah, with Jordan said, like, people who aren't good listeners, because... I don't know. I feel like...
Damn, my headphones are strong.
You can leave it there.
Like hanging?
Oh, is it hanging?
Yeah, it's like levitating a bit.
No, it's not. It's just on a cord.
Oh, it looked like it was levitating from mine. Oh yeah, stick them.
Can you double check that that's still recording, Jordan?
Yeah.
It is. I can see.
Oh, okay.
Is it? 25, 45. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What's going on, motherfucker?
Fly. We should try to harmonize at the end. Like we pick a song and then one of us starts singing it, then like we harmonize it. Like
wait, were you done?
The end.
What?
Were you done?
No, that's what I meant about listening.
Yeah.
No, yeah, not
I'm
listening, and when they're dumb and they don't know the difference between their, and your, and your, and
Yes. It gets me so mad.
like the yours and the theirs. It's like
They're like
when,
you're.
when
And
you're
then the Dan and
texting,
then.
when
They're
you're
like, you're
texting with
funny.
them. Okay, yeah, this is a Nick. When we're texting and they don't use the proper like punctuation, like they don't use periods, commas, nothing. I hate that because then it's hard. It's just difficult to read.
You like it when they use periods?
Huh?
It's whenever people use periods with me, it sounds like they're mad. Like whenever
Yeah.
you use periods in the group chat and like it's like a serious thing, I'm like, who did something?
No, I don't like it when
Punctuation.
people. Well, like if you're writing like a whole paragraph, like
Yeah,
obviously,
Oh,
I
yeah,
expect
that.
it's like a period. But if you're just like writing one sentence and then you're sending it, okay, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I don't like people who don't use proper punctuation.
Run-ons.
Damn,
Run-ons.
bro.
Run-ons.
I don't mind the periods and the
'cause it
I
commas.
don't
also-
even use periods sometimes.
Because it also shows like
You use periods all the
I don't know.
time.
It just feels like it's like a reflection of like the way you write as well and the way you speak.
I get it. That makes sense.
Okay, Jenny, he's a 3, but he has really good punctuation and he's smart and reads books.
If you're
A 5, a 6, a 6,
A 6?
a 6. Yeah.
Is a 6 like somebody you consider getting married to, or they have to be a 10
Yeah,
in
like,
your eyes?
what would you...
I would go for a 7 or 8, honestly.
I would go for an 8. 8 and above.
So what would be an 8 for you, Jordan? Like, what would be the characteristics of the perfect girl for you?
8 is a good person. How you said, like they have to have good morals,
Mm-hmm.
do good things with their time. Like if I'm older, like I want to be like more responsible and disciplined. But like right now, they could just be like responsible, you know? Because even I'm not disciplined.
We know.
We know.
Shut up, bro. And what was I gonna say? They have to be like not ugly, you know?
We don't want to go.
Like I did not want to start off like with they need to be good looking because like.
It
But
sounds
then
shallow.
again, like
But no, nobody wants anyone ugly. Let's be honest.
yeah, like,
Nobody wants to date someone ugly.
Yeah,
But like, so what is ugly to you? What is like, you know? So ideally,
Okay, wait,
like, you would everybody find somebody.
We're not-
attractive.
like,
we're not trying to
everybody
get
has their own
canceled here.
taste. Okay, so like my
Yeah.
taste.
Whatever your taste is, what's your taste?
Okay, I realized I like white girls, Asian girl. Okay, but like not like when they're. I was gonna describe it, but like I don't want to
Jordan.
describe like that type of white, but like.
So you don't like girls like that look like mom?
Oh, like Latinas? Yeah, I'd say like white girls. Like
White Latinas.
yeah, like
My Latinas.
but also like morenitas too, you know, and like light skin and black, and Asian girls.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Just
All
the
around.
whole-
Okay,
the
well,
whole
like-
country, the whole.
He doesn't have a
They have
specific
lot of
type. He just
options.
likes
options are open.
What
Yeah.
about you, Jess? What's your?
Oh, they have to be understandable. Understanding, I mean, understanding, and they have to like, I don't know, just be good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, be patient with me too.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
They need that patience.
Yeah, they can't get annoyed. Well,
Can't Can I guess your type? I feel like you'd go for light skins.
That hurt my face.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
But like I'm saying, like I don't have a specific type.
Yeah.
Cause.
But like.
You ain't dating nobody, girl. I'll crush the nobody.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't say I have like a specific type, but the guys I go for all look this. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't consider them like my.
She likes the beaners.
I wasn't done.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't want, not the beaners, right? But I wouldn't want like a short guy. But I tend to go for shorter guys.
Oh. Genesis.
You didn't let me finish.
I wasn't done.
Okay, go.
I don't want a short guy. I want to talk because I want whatever.
You're so mean.
I'm just kidding. Like I have nothing against any of them, but
like the height of that.
I just don't want a short dude because imagine I'm in heels and he's like right there, like he's like I don't know.
Shorty.
Like shorty.
Little shorty.
You gotta be tall, I guess.
Well, the majority of guys are taller than girls. On an average, men are just taller.
And like I'm not that tall either, so I feel like they should be taller than me.
You're in Alabama. Everybody's tall, I think.
Everyone's taller than me here.
Okay, go with your type so I can go.
And has strong calves.
They should be respectful. Listen. I have high
What
standards.
about you, Dad?
Go, Jenny.
What about you, Dad?
Okay.
Oh, Jenny. Sorry, I wanted to see what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if he was gonna be like mom. Like that was your simple
Dad can't
short
say
answer.
his type.
Mom.
Yeah. What's your type?
Dude, I'm not gonna answer that because this is a trick question.
Just say mom.
Just say mom.
Oh, mom. That's even worse. Now she's gonna be like, well, they told me to say that.
Okay, let's do it again.
Let's just skip me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I said dad, because I didn't want him to get stuck in that.
Okay.
I mean, Jenny.
I want someone obviously taller. That has to be like
the third one.
No
my
more
mom
settling.
Yeah, my mom already told me that I'm not allowed to date anyone who's 2 inches tall. Like they have to be at least more than 2 inches taller than me. Right?
Because
That's
then you
like
can't wear high heels.
Yeah. My mom said I can't date anyone with an edgier haircut or
Just date like 5'11" and above, honestly.
a lot of guys
Like
are
watches.
5'11".
I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
5'10".
So
I would
5'10" above.
settle for like
5'10"
5'9".
5'9" is 5'8", 5'9" is good.
But yeah, I can't go for someone who's 5'7" and has an edgier haircut. My mom said I'm not allowed to.
I wouldn't let you either.
Okay, but I guess I would want someone who's obviously 5'9". They have to be like, they don't have to be in sports, but I would prefer them to be like athletic, like for them to run. I don't need them to run, but I would prefer if someone like if he would be like, oh, let's go run like together, right? Because they just feel safer.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can I say something?
Oh, what the?
Go ahead.
Okay. Like, because I feel like whenever they play the same sport, they understand, like, when you're not more, like, open. Like, because you know how, like, people who don't play sports, they expect you, like, to text all day and everything?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, they think you have, like,
the time.
They have all your attention. Yeah, that makes sense.
Who are you texting with all day?
No one.
Nah,
like, I'm just saying.
That was oddly specific.
Nah. Who is texting? Give me your phone, girl.
My friend.
Break somebody's neck right now.
Seems like an illegal chiropractor.
What the heck
Okay,
is that?
what were you gonna say?
Oh, that I want a girlfriend who plays basketball so I could play her on a
Perhaps
one-on-one.
someone who's like tall too.
Isn't there a movie called Love and Basketball?
Yeah. The one where they're like bullies when they were young, or like.
What's that?
What is that?
No, actually, what is that? Is that my chair?
I thought it was you. No, it's not her.
It's not my chair.
I wish mom played soccer.
Yeah, didn't grandma force her to play.
She played soccer once, and then it was like, this is the last time I'll ever play.
But at least she likes the gym. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Someone who can like push me like both mentally, like I guess like challenge like what I think. I think that's very important. Like not someone who's so agreeable, like whatever you say goes, because it's like it kind of makes things boring a little bit. Even if like you guys end up arguing and stuff, I think
You're
that's
a toxica.
No, I'm not saying I want to argue, but I want like someone that would be like, oh, like, that'll make me think. That'll make me like, oh, okay, like make me use my critical thinking skills, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone who's not dumb. Smart, I guess.
Smart.
And open-minded.
Woke.
Yeah.
Are you describing me?
Don't say that. That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, definitely open-minded, and they don't need to be like an entrepreneur or anything, but as long as like they enjoy and have passion for what they're doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, like as long as that matters, and as long as they're like happy and making me happy, then yeah.
I feel like you're gonna have a hard time, both of you, like finding somebody that fits like your like that
bear.
Because you think about it like you've seen the way I am here.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like it's you're always gonna compare like, well, my dad wasn't like that, so like why are you like that?
Why are you like that?
That's what like Andrew Tate and the guy Myron talk about sometimes, especially Myron. He like especially Andrew Tate. I mean, because they'll say like they prefer a girl who doesn't have like They prefer a girl who doesn't have a lot of knowledge of the world. That way they can teach them. Because like I feel like at the same time, like if like what you said, what you just described, like to me, I'm gonna look at a guy and be like, oh, like how come you're not like that? Like,
oh,
so it's like it'll, yeah.
But there's so much to the world that you're never like, not unless you're like every day exploring.
Yeah. Because I already know there's like a lot of things that I don't know, and I'm open to like learning anything new, like whatever it is, like whether it's like small or like maybe not as important. Like I don't care. Like as long like I just like learning.
But I do feel like I understand what they're saying, because I know like for example, I'm not obviously I'm married, but like if I weren't married, I wouldn't want a girl that like already lived there, lived her entire life.
Yeah.
Like I want somebody that's like, oh, like let's do things together. Like you haven't gone to Paris. I want to take you to Paris because I haven't gone to Paris either.
Like Aladdin. I can show you.
That would be so cute.
Yeah. So that's why it's cool. Like for example, like the relationship that I have with your mom is cool because we've experienced a lot of things together. Yeah. But it was also like the odds were always against us. So I don't recommend it to anybody because it's always going to be difficult.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of sacrifice.
So what you're saying is I'm going to die alone.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like you're gonna have to like take off the filter of like how you perceive, like what you said earlier. Like they don't have to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to add more layers to that.
What do you mean?
Like that's just you just said one thing, right? Mm-hmm. But you're probably gonna have to add more things to that because like
but I guess like ultimately it just comes down to how I feel about them.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You could like normally the way love works is like you get married to the person that you're really really in love with and you can't even understand why, and everybody's telling you not do it, don't do that, and you're like still like stubborn about it.
Yeah, well I hope nobody's telling me not to, so because then I probably won't.
I object.
Oh.
Jackson Avery. They're gonna be a Jackson Avery in your stand shitting. Stop. Grey's Anatomy. Like.
I don't know. I haven't seen that show. Yeah.
You have, right, Jenny? You know.
I've gotten to that part, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
But
I can show you the road. Or we should do that challenge. Have you seen it where they like put on a karaoke song? Like one of us chooses it. And like, let's say you choose a song. I have to try to like sing it, but you don't show me the lyrics. You just like, I hear the song. And I have to try to sing like when the lyrics start, or like, all right, let's do that. Like you choose a song and I'll start like singing it.
All right, I got it. I got you.
I know this one. No stranger, dust to the dark, hide away. They say. No one love you as you are.
You got it wrong already.
Put the sound.
You said because they don't.
No, wrong one. They say no one love you as you are.
Nah, you got that one.
They won't break us down to dust. I know that there is a place for us, for we are glorious. When the dropping words wanna come down. I'm gonna sing, because this is 2 weeks back, dude. Like,
all right. You got it. I'm surprised you got it.
All right. Let's see. This one's easy too.
Let me see. I know which one it is.
This is too easy. We were just two lovers. Don't tell me. Like, let me just go. Okay, ready? We were just two lovers. hanging in the park, sitting in our car, listening to Frank Ocean, falling for each other. Mama's calling like, where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiance in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh,
You got the whole first 10 seconds wrong.